All right, y'all, we live back with another one. I know I was supposed to go live yesterday, man, but not even yesterday, but we're gonna do Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. I'm trying to stay consistent, but Sundays just be a little tied up sometimes. But yeah, y'all, I got them two I dropped, man, on Tasha K and the flagging. I know it's Monday night, but we're gonna go over some topics today, man. And some of that, I wanna know what y'all think about that. A lot of FBA's been talking about Tasha K. Yeah, I think they sent her to say that. Now that I'm thinking about it, they had to. That was coming from the high. That was coming from the higher up. Shout out to everybody in the comment section who peeped that. I'm starting to believe that. First class citizen, what's good, family? Yeah, I'm starting. I'm thinking Tasha K. They sent that. That was political. The real Texas cowboy. What's up, fam? Random drop, my guy. What's good, family? Yeah, I gotta definitely excited to see what you got for us, fam. But yeah, man, Tasha K, she jumped out the window on that one. Shout out to Don Jeter, man. He the one who gave me that content. I would have never dropped on that if he ain't hit my phone and said what he seen. But most definitely, that's gonna be the talk. There's gonna be a lot of people gonna drop content on that because yeah, she was bugging. That's gonna be everybody. Tomorrow you're gonna see a lot of people gonna drop on that. But the KKK, it just sounds like they got the same rhetoric, y'all. The same rhetoric as the DNC. It's like they sending it. It could have been her true feelings, but it's like everybody who dissed the lineage, it's the same thing. It's CIA, KKK. Why? It's like what? Don't I haven't heard anybody that I would think fit that narrative, family. Ainswell, what's good, family? What's good, Savage Beast? The Water Gang in the building, fresh always. Mr. Gator Boots himself, man. Salute, fam. Her and Charleston White going down today. For real. Jay Meadows, what's good, family? We had to cancel her like Nino Brown, man. She out of here. I gotta drop something else on her too. Jersey City, Priscilla. Salute, salute, man. Tasha K is a handsome female. ah, man, I just can't wait to see like how she said her. I never seen her husband, but she really took offense. She really took offense to that. Like FBA is just a lineage. It's just a lineage. We gotta play some up. We gotta play some of what she said, but yeah, y'all, she gonna get everybody gonna be talking about that tomorrow, man. They gonna be talking about that tomorrow, fam. But I'm thinking about we need to put a listen. We need to put a lawsuit, man. We got to put a lawsuit on Tasha K, man. That's defamation of character. You comparing people in the lineage with the KKK, and we ain't do no wrong. Shout out to Torian, man. We'll peep that out. Yeah, we got a big lawsuit. Call dog. The goons in the building. FBA got Tasha triggered. Yeah, but now we gonna hit them pockets. Lawsuit coming, family. We finna get with our attorneys. You ain't finna be calling out the KKK out here like this, fam. It's consequences and it's consequences and repercussions behind that. Yeah, man, talking about a movement. Y'all rules, what's good, family? We got y'all in the building. Yeah, man. Listen, defamation of character. Straight facts. We gotta give it to her. She would have did it to us. If we would have been out here, we would have defamed Tasha K. She would have put them people on us. We gotta, we gotta hit her with paperwork. Yeah, and it's no way you can compare us to the KKK. We gotta hit her in their pockets, man. Post a GoFundMe or whatever. Got some bread for that. Yeah, man. I'm dead for real, man. We gonna put that together. We're gonna give her a cease and desist. That's the only way to combat that. Because what's gonna happen is people keep using these rhetoric when people disrespect us. They keep using the same talking points. Oh, white supremacist. Like, nah, we gonna nip this in the bud. All we need is one of our FBA lawyers do it just like Cardi B did it. Send her that paperwork. KKK is a label of a terrorist organization. We ain't do no harm to nobody. Now I can see if we would have beat up her husband when we seen him and we would have beat him up. We ain't put no hands on nobody or anything. Real Noah Randall, I see you, man. Yeah, man. Hey, to give us that label, fam, is crazy. It's crazy, fam. I don't even really want to. Nobody even put it on. They ain't even drop it on. They didn't even drop it on X yet. I'm looking for it and I don't even see it. You put well, Tasha K picked her side on the delineation. Glad folks can write her off for good. Yeah, we need our women to unsubscribe from our channel and really put down. Cause that was very disrespectful. But I'm glad she did it. I want everybody how you feel, speak how you feel, put it out there so we know, you know what I mean? We know where you standing at. Cause a lot of people be trying to be undercover. They don't want to say nothing to hurt their fan base. And that's how she was. She didn't really want to say nothing, I feel like, because her fan base. That's why she said, man, y'all gonna get me in trouble. People know that they don't really want to speak on FBA because they feel like it's a political side to it. And you either on the DNC side or you on the people side. Yeah, we still delineating, man. But this delineation is perfect. But when she got introduced to it, she was like, yeah, it seemed like you gonna get me in trouble for speaking on it. How you gonna get in trouble for speaking on a lineage? Always bet on black. What's good, love? I don't mess with Tasha. She too messy. Yeah, she is messy. Miss Daniel, what's good? We got them real FBAs in the building. This Abdurrahim Muhammad, bro. Why is you always, bro? You like be on my page like you down with the squad, bro. And always posting you always posting on my comment section and everything, fam. You need to just go to your Pan African pages, bro, and post content. You're not gonna convince nobody over here. We don't care nothing about what y'all saying. What's up, Lala? Lala Brown, Duval, Cassandra, I see you. Tania in the building, man. Tasha had to file bankruptcy and Cardi B won the lawsuit. Hey, we finna put another lawsuit on Tasha K. Defamation. You speaking bad on the lineage. You talking about we the KKK. No. We putting paperwork on her, y'all, tomorrow morning. He's an agent. Yeah, bro, he's gotta be an agent. He's on every video, y'all, every video I drop, he has to say something. I understand the content is so powerful that you gotta watch it. You know you got a problem with FBA, but you watch it, you comment, you think you gonna convince us. You not convincing us. Nothing. It's like I do not sit on Pan African pages, bro, or anybody that I don't and be sitting there trying to convince them and tell them what they is and this and that. It's crazy. COINTELPRO. Yeah, she called us the KKK. Yeah, it gotta be a male, fam. To spend that much time trying to like he be in the comment section trying to like you gonna convince us on how we stand about our ancestors and our lineage. Malcolm, what's good, bro? I'm tired of these lynching games. Yeah, man. Yeah, we need to listen. We need to hit Tasha K in her pockets. We gotta break her. We're gonna break. We're gonna bankrupt her again. For real. They stalking me, man. It's like they stalking us. They know the pay. They thinking that saying this in the comment section is gonna be like, you're not doing nothing. FBA have the largest ethnic group in the USA. That's why the census is broken down by race and not ethnic grouping. Okay. ATP, what you put, I think we can all see Pan Africans in COINTELPRO version of communism. That's why they now think they can push socialism on us. Yeah, they can't do that. Yeah, she is part of the lineage. I think she have like FBA or something. She gonna bankroll the movement. We own it, fam. Listen, we not dealing with people trying to defame and defamation. Cause if I would have got on here and said something about her, she would have definitely sued me. Went after my YouTube channel and everything. That's what we got to start hitting people in their pocket. Put self-haters in the seed. Tasha K is confused. It was Marcus Garvey who made deals with the KKK. Yeah. Say her husband African. Right. And even if your husband is African, to just be like, somebody asked her about what you thought about the FBA, you could have just said, hey, you could have just said something positive, man. But I think it's more political with that too, family. Tasha is half Bahamian, half FBA. Okay. Leroy, what's good, man? Yeah, she tried to ties with young Pharaoh, Dr. Umar Johnson, Brother Polite. It's like it started with Dr. Claude Anderson, man. Like she need to cut this out. Man, if you call them a kid, listen, an African booty scratcher, it really hurts their heart. It really hurts their heart. No, Corey flamed her. Corey who? Corey Holcomb? Oh, Corey did something on it tonight. Tania? Quite frankly, I'm glad she showed her hand. Now we all know who she's in. Yeah. I'm glad too. I appreciate people letting us know how they feel. Don't be trying to hide to trying to keep your fan base. No, we don't need you hiding trying to keep your fan base. Just say how you feel. Uptight. What's good, family? Courtney Iverson, my guy. What up, though? Shout out to Detroit, man. Oh, he rose to her last year. Lavon in the building. Lavon, I hope you got up for work at 7 a.m. that morning. You was up late last night. You was up late that night on the live. We all noticed Tasha K didn't mention who asked her about the question about FBA movement. She kept saying that there were FBA with no proof. Yeah, she didn't have no proof. That's what I'm saying. It could be political, family. The movement is growing so strong that I feel like politics, the DNC, they gotta pay people to take shots. Your Highness, if they stop itchy booties, worried about it. Man, Tasha all cap. We know the real from the fake. 313 in the building. Salute to you, man. Yeah, family. Tasha K. Do y'all think we got a case though with that defamation of character? With her saying the, the FBA is like the KKK? Y'all think we got a case? Yeah, it's Tasha KKK. Yeah, man, we're gonna have to get a list of the names. I'm gonna have to start posting everybody who said something foul about us. We not letting it slide. Brian Fuller, 2030 census. We need FBA on the census form. Straight up. The DNC communists are still trying to throw salt in the movement. For real. That's what I feel like it is, y'all. I feel like for her to go on a rant like that and to be so KKK is like you going too overboard for you to just say that. You say you think we have a case. I want to hit her in them pockets. I want to hit her for about how much did Cardi B sue her for? I want that same kind of money. I want us to get that same kind of finance, and we're gonna fund our FBA movement stuff. How much did Cardi B sue her for? I think if we can get that, somebody paid her. Somebody paid her to say that we ain't Spanish but tires. I want to get in that chokehold, Tennille. I don't want 5 million. Yeah, that's what we need to sue her for. 5 M's, and that can bankroll our projects. Like right there. We can get our fund going, get us about 5 million, and we can set that going for our movement. Man, I'm gonna be on that. Cardi got her for like 3 to 4 million. Yeah, that's what we need to hit her for. That can really get us, that can get us, that can get us moving. We can do a lot with 5 M's. But yeah, I'm looking into that, fam. We want her video to live on YouTube so she can backtrack her words. I got it clipped. I got it. I got it clipped. She can erase it all she want. I got it. I got it. Million. She didn't pay it all. Yeah, I mean, She can pay us in payments. We'll take payment. Bro, her points was so elementary stupid. It was like ignorant. It ain't make no sense. For real. Make them watch their mouth when they speak about her. And if them people paying you, they better pay you enough to pay that fee for what you gonna be charged for talking down on them. Infinite One, what's good? I got Kim in the building. To put FBA on the census, it takes political action. ADOS tried to get it on the census, but the black politicians wouldn't allow. First class put she engaged in hate speech for the lineage, against the lineage. Okay, S Brown, I see you change your handle. I see to S Brown. You ain't S Big. Black put tether payment plan. Yeah, that's what we're gonna have them on. We gotta put these tethers on payment plans. Shout out to always better on black. You've been holding us down for a minute, man. That FBA sister Cook Tasha. I didn't get to hear that part too though. I didn't get to hear the FBA sister roaster. Yeah, I'm gonna send a message on the Discord, man, so we can connect. Yeah, about that. I'm trying to get that going though. We gonna get something going, man. We just need an attorney. We definitely gonna try to get them M's that can boost our movement. You know, she could put a down payment of an M. You know, I'm sure she married a prince or a king or something over there in Africa. They got the money. We'll take payments. We'll take that YouTube lay. Keep dropping on that YouTube channel. We'll get 50% of the income. Yeah, but I'm gonna put that message to see if we got any lawyers we can reach out to. Oh, you seen it live, huh? Tasha cut the show off. I forgot her husband is African. Dang, she cut the show off? Oh, so that means it's not up no more. She may have did that to try to protect her, but we don't care nothing about that. Tell the payment plan. I like that, man. Black, you killed that one. You killed that one. We definitely got to use that. Joy, what's good? We got the fam in the building tonight. What you mean too late? Noah, what you talking about? It's too late for it? Yeah, the lawyer that helped Mr. Tendenism. Yeah, we can reach out to him. Listen, our front line. I'm gonna leave it. Tamika Mason, what's good? We got listen. We got the real lineage in here tonight. The tether payment plan. That's what we need. They need to be paying taxes and all kind of stuff. Man. Can't be tethering off of us. You can't be doing that. I see y'all dropping them water drops in there. I gotta drop the water gang in the building. We gotta drop them in the. I see y'all, man. Y'all go ahead and drop them waters in the chat, man. The whole family in here tonight. Yeah, man. We need to. I think that lawyer that helped out Mr. Tendenism. I think we can get him and he can work with him. Put that sound hard. That do sound hard. The tether payment plan. You can't just be tethering off of us without making payments. Big fans. The tether tax, random draw. I like that. The tether tax. We gotta tax the tethers, man. Big salute. They hit him with the TPS, gonna kill him with the TRP. Hey, we gonna come up with that. BLT, I see you, family. With the water gang in the building. Yeah, we got something for. We got something for, bro. Yeah, this gonna push our movement, y'all. We all gonna listen, we all gonna get a job off of this money. Drop the t-shirts on them, la la. For real. The tether taxes, man. No, that's a good idea though. Black Magic, what's good, family? You want one tonight or what, man? You done popped you one or what, man? You was wild the other night. You was wild. I had to tell the neighborhood about you, fam. Gang, water gang in the building. But we here. Barbecue gonna be at the airport in Haiti waiting for Hey, barbecue gonna be at the airport waiting on it. Oh, what we got? Frontline in the building. Judite, what's good, man? Judite Warrior. I see you. Jesse Perez, what's good, family? Denver in the building. Gotta get my boy in there in the politics, man. Yeah, y'all, we going over the topics today. Tasha K stepped out there in that water. She stepped out there in that water, and you know we had to get them sharks on. Y'all know how we do. Don't be on no. Salute, salute. Boy, you popped you one the other night and went off, boy. For real. You have a new subscriber, Brody. I appreciate that, family. Yeah, we just stand on lineage business on the page, man. We don't do a little bit of other news, but we just try to stick to this page is about delineating. So, I like to have a space for us, man. You ain't rocking with us, man. The content ain't for you. I ain't trying to be for everybody. I'm just trying to be for my people. You feel me? I ain't got no hate. I appreciate everybody. Right now is the time that, we delineating, man. Rolling meathead. Bad timing for TK ahead of her tour. It could be all a plan. I think she got to get that money to pay off old girl too. Now propaganda won't move us. Salute, salute, man. I appreciate you, bro. Salute, yeah, man. Yeah, but we gonna hey, listen, we gonna go after some attorneys. We ain't playing with them now. We gonna start. We gonna start handling these tethers with seriously. We need that up and out the American government for real, for real. My boy Call Dog. I sent Call Dog that app, man. Random drop working on that app. I want to make sure we get some stuff. But yeah, we coming, man. We got some good things. I mean, you ain't even blinking like two what? Blink in like 2 weeks. Delineation station. For real, I like that, bro. It's the delineation station, man. I don't know. Propaganda is the reason we in this mess. Maybe it's time we use it to our advantage. Yeah, we definitely listen. We gotta play chess. We gotta play chess, man. We playing chess on these people. The CBC may be behind this. The CBC, the DNC, the NAACP. We done canceled all them on this page, so they know where we standing at with FBA. And everybody is on the same timeline we on when we cancel the NAACP, the CBC. So I know they feel this. They feel this pressure from FBA. And this may be a way they can combat that, but we ain't having it. Republican running for governor in Florida recognized FBA. Oh, you talking about I gotta do a video on him, man. You talking about Byron Donalds. Yeah, Byron Donalds. Yeah, man. Yeah, random drop doing that, man. We just want to put some more stuff. I heard Boosie was talking about how, I want us to be dropping some FBA movies, man. I want us to have a lot on that app. So Fishback, okay. Yeah, he was going against Fishback, but yeah, man. Yeah, he let Fishback and it's somebody y'all in Florida that's talking about the FBA. They got like a FBA organization that we got to tap into. Shout out to Joy. She gave me some research on that. They got an FBA commerce or business or commerce or something. We got to tap into, make sure they using the lineage name right. Byron Donald up for federal charges. No, I ain't know that. Damn, I ain't know that. I did not know that. Where you got that information up? You may gotta send me that, man, in the group chat or something. For real, man. I appreciate how we all be showing love to each other, man. I love that, bro. It's like a real family business when anytime we step in, it's gonna be powerful. Yeah, man, it's something big, bro. Man, we sticking together at an all-time high, y'all. Like we really sticking together. This blackout, this wealth transfer is like, man, I'm so proud of us, fam. How we just really holding it down. I'm watching our earlier reel with Tasha K now. She is already telling out about FBA movement. Yeah, they try to call it a movement because they don't, what would it be? The names chat. Yeah, man. I mean, it's a lot of people ain't really reporting on it yet, but I think, it's gonna get out the yeah, it's gonna get stronger. I feel it, man. I feel it getting stronger, man. I feel it getting stronger. And I appreciate it, man. We all coming together. That's a beautiful thing, man. We feel for the banana in the tailpipe. Yeah, we ain't falling for that no more. Abundance clarity. Okay. You from the bushes. Okay. Where the bushes at? Yeah, she was being loud and just ignorant, to be real with you. She was being real ignorant. She was being super ignorant, fam. I gotta put a thumbnail on that too. And put a thumbnail on mine. We'll put that on there. But yeah, we got it coming. It's FBA Renaissance Reparation Nation. Cali, okay. Cali in the building. That's what they call Cali, the bushes. I ain't know that, family. Libra, what's good, Libra? Libra, I see you. Always holding me down, man. You know I appreciate you, Libra. Go ahead and get that beauty sleep, Black. I appreciate you for always tapping in, man. I had to touch base with y'all, man. I had to touch base with y'all. But how does speaking about FBA go against her children or anyone else, though? That's what I was saying. Like, you couldn't even just speak on FBA. Like, she made it seem like she gonna get in trouble for speaking on it. Okay, you just usually listen. I be getting a lot of people, man. Look, however y'all rock, I get a lot of people that say they usually be listening, but they don't ever hit the chat. I like to see y'all, and you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you, bro, for tuning in. It just shows how willfully ignorant and terrified these people are. You know, so Donald Duck, the tether is in hot water. I mean, to compare the KKK to the FBA, I mean, to the FBA lineage is highly stupid, man. And an excellent definition of tether versus coon. Yeah, I may need to pull that up. God is in your heart. Repentance comes from there. Control your thoughts. Okay. Peace to the gods, man. Always take a look. Are funding those like Tasha K, and you will get answers. Yeah. Yeah, always black, man. She don't really pull up to the lives, but she been pulling up to the last one, man. No, we appreciate it. She said she got to get that beauty sleep. Shout out to our beautiful FBA women, man. Y'all been holding us down for sure. I like how y'all responded on Tasha K comments. Whoever was in the comments, y'all was going ham. Y'all know we down like four flat tires, man. Our FBA women. I exhale when I hear like that crap she's spewing. Democrats all day long. It had to be from them, family. Hmm. She had to lose her mind, family. I don't know what she was, but like I said, I think it was a plan. I think she had to do this. I think she had to do this. For real, salute to the ladies, man. Her being part tether explains a lot about her. Yeah, Hmm. They said she took the whole, she took it down. Yeah, them FBA sisters were giving her that work. For real. Yeah, she drinking that wine. She always be drinking that wine on the show. I mean, I don't really watch it like that, but every time I see her, she always got a glass. Yeah, the Rome playing. I'm trying to get them 5 million, whatever Cardi B got out here. I'm trying to get that. That'll bankroll our move. That'll bankroll our movement for real. Well, like yesterday you went ham. It was what's today? Monday. It was Saturday night, fam. Yeah, and it's always the big. It's always big names though. Who we had first? It was that guy who got the hotels out there in Africa. I forget homie name, but we always have big names. Everybody gonna realize we ain't the one to play with for real, man. I'm telling you, a lot of women ain't like that. A lot of women did not like that, fam. She talked about the lineage like that. I hope it hurt her viewership for real. I really do, family. If she took it down, she's scared because she being sued and it didn't remove her or retract. You know, somebody came in here and said it ain't up no more. So, but it was alive. Sometimes they pull the lies down, but James Small, there you go. James Small, we had 19 keys. We had some other little guys too. One little chubby mixed kid from ATL. Yeah, Professor Small Minded. Hmm. The water gang, we ain't playing. You jump in that water, we gonna look, them sharks gonna tear you up. Oh yeah, for real. I'm gonna have to drop something to let her know. We got the lawsuit coming for you. You better listen. If you want to settle, you call the water guard right now. Reach out. We'll settle. We can settle this, but I'm definitely gonna have to let everybody know we coming at her. We're coming at her pocketbook. I think it is a sin to go against your own. Right. If you have FBA, think about this. We don't care if you have like we don't care if you got another, you know what I'm saying? If you have FBA, you FBA. Respect your lineage. Respect, you know what I'm saying? Respect the culture. You gonna disrespect? It's like, nah, fam. Nah, man, we can't have that. I know how we do, man. She jumped in that water and we had to, that's what it is. Payroll, what's good, family? Another day, another dollar. We got a lawsuit coming on Tasha K head, family. It's definitely treason, right? Why would you disrespect people that don't make sense to me, family? I appreciate that, Gold. Yeah, man. Fee from H Town, what's good? Caesar Blue, zero tolerance, for real, man. We had ancestors that died and put in work for this. We ain't got time to be taking all of that disrespect. But thinking how Tasha K said her mama was that did sound immigrant like. They'll abandon their kid. Fresh, real fresh. Like, go play with somebody else. Why you playing with us? There's plenty of people we cool with. Like, we don't got no problems. Like, if you got, just respect the lineage. We just want people to respect the lineage. But we know we getting tethered against. See, other cultures, they don't gotta go, they don't gotta deal with what we gotta deal with. They don't got people acting like them. They don't got people like trying to make it seem like they from the lineage and they not. They don't gotta go through that. I knew when she teamed up with Flacco, she was going to be activated. I ain't know she teamed up with Flacco. I appreciate that, Black man. Listen, man, and listen, my ancestors got me covered. What Carl Dawg said, we like the black tsunami, washing away tethers off on cold breaker. For real. Big facts, Carl Dawg. Yeah, we need a stronger delineation. That's why I kind of appreciate people who stepping out there and doing it. Cause I don't want to get confused with nobody. I want everybody to know where you stand, who you is, and what you need to be representing. Don't try to play both sides. Cause it's good when you can play Caribbean and then you could play Black American and you could play, you know what I'm saying? You could just be playing both sides. Yeah. Flacco called her the GOAT. Man, she the GOAT of she around here talking about messy stuff, bro. She don't really be. You like, we see you, man. Age ain't nothing but a number. Makes sense why she cool with all the tether creators. Yeah. I ain't know she was cool with Flacco like that. Yeah, she upset that they was called the African booty scratch. Oh, people was using that name as a kid, family as kids. She don't be talking about nothing. She don't be really, you know what I'm saying? Not nothing factual. You can't learn from. I had to watch it, some of it today, because my boy, shout out to Don Jeter, he sent me it. And she wanted to make money. She said she want to make money off of putting people together, like how Kendra G be doing. Oh, Flacco call her auntie. No, you can't come in. You gotta talk that talk right now. Ain't no infiltrating us now. Brittany, what's good? Brittany Jumper, what's good? Say we got zero infiltration. No, Flacco called her auntie, like they related? Like, that's crazy. She no different in the shade room. Exactly, fam. She don't be really talking about nothing. It's like her content is strictly in it for the money. There's no soul into it. That's what she said when I was watching. She like, Kendra G, she was trying to trash Kendra G and then was saying like, look, y'all might as well pay me. I'll hook you up with a man. And it's like, somebody that's just always trying to chase money is like they ain't got no real soul for me. Salute, True Pilgrim. I feel you. Peace and love, family. Lanita in the building. Yeah, man. I don't know if y'all seen the last video about we talking about Tasha K in these tethers. But I believe Africa's online calling another African booty scratcher and we getting blamed for it. That word is played out. That's what I'm saying. Haven't been used in a long time, fam. Like, stay safe. What's good, bro? Yeah, that is played out, fam. Like, ain't nobody really using that. And if that's hurting your feelings and making you upset, that's crazy. Tasha K tell her herself. Big backs. Yeah, it sounds like she using talking points from the government. Y'all see the video of Poetic Blaze and Nick. Yeah, man, I seen it. I may have to play that. We may have to play that, man. I want to see. I want y'all to see that. Poetic Flacco. He getting canceled too, though. I gotta put out. I was gonna drop that on Poetic, but he canceled too, though. But he been canceled. We been canceled him. But oh no, y'all, we got a good one tonight. Hold on. Say it ain't so. Check this out. They debating.
Yeah, facts. Nah, I think we're live.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're live, man. Yo, like this is like 4K. I fuck with this angle.
So if y'all don't know, Jew Almighty did a video on Flacco, and he said how he was a he was talking bad about black people.
Yeah, the quality is definitely different. All right, so we live chat. What's up? I know y'all been in here waiting. I appreciate y'all for
Yeah, because we moved it up, so that's my fault. So I don't know if you feel me right. Like we moved it up from it's supposed to be 10, but we like moved it up to
hold on.
What's
Flacco, I'm getting an echo.
Oh, Whirly?
My bad. I was getting an echo. Yeah. Like Flacco was saying, we moved it up. It was supposed to be 10.
Yeah.
Appreciate the schedule shift. Appreciate everybody for being here. chat, y'all go ahead, have your conversation. We're going to kick this off. What I want to do is just basically set the stage from jump, from where this whole thing started, from my role in it. I think it was Saturday. I saw a video came on my feed from Doku D. Shout out to him. I mentioned him in the initial video. That video,
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, he's a smaller creator. No disrespect.
Okay.
We all started off small.
No, facts.
But he made a really good video. Correct. He made a really good video just addressing from him. He said he became a fan and a sub to your channel during the Chud the Builder saga, like a bunch of people did. And he saw, I think it was 2 videos by Point and Shoot, which addressed a lot of anti-blackness, a lot of disrespect to the black community, a lot of glazing white supremacy and Trump and Nick Fuentes and the Proud Boys and all of that. He didn't include all of that in his video, but he just kind of
I wish they would have played the video. So in the video, he showed how Flacco was talking about, he was just talking bad about black people. You know, and they ain't playing it, but it was definitely, I wish they would have played it so we can understand.
Addressed it on a surface level, which made me then do a deeper dive into the Point and Shoot videos, which I'm gonna just be honest with you, as a black American that loves black people, that's raising black babies, that love black women, was very disturbing to see you just blatantly disrespect black people in the black community. I mean, it was kind of like egregious. You talk shit about the black community. You refer to us as Negroes nonstop, which is crazy because I haven't heard Negroes since white people was yelling that shit in the 1960s. You know, you wish death on black people nonstop. You said you hate niggas. You were glazing a racist white dude that was saying the N-word and saying he's the realest white boy ever.
Nick Fuentes or
no, not Nick Fuentes. It's crazy. There's 2 of them, but not Nick Fuentes. It was the other, another white guy. I can show you the clip. And then it was, I mean, it goes on. You wrote in a comment section calling black people pookies and talking about us standing in welfare lines and Section 8 lines, just straight anti-black disrespect, which again is disturbing for a lot of people that know you now, that see you now, and you're super pro-black, super supporting the black community against people like Officer Tatum and Candace Owens and all these people when you literally sounded like them 6 months, a year ago. It's very disturbing for a lot of people in my community and out there just in general. So I guess real quick, just to finish setting the stage. I dropped a video based off what I saw from Doku D's video, from Point and Shoot's video.
I seen the last video. Sorry. So no. Sorry. So sorry if I'm like a tad bit like kind of like behind. So I seen the last video, but I am aware of the narrative, right? So if you reference something from the first video, and like you feel me, and like I'm like a tad bit like behind, is I'm playing right is because I seen the second video, which is the last one, right?
Okay, I'll completely stay off the first video. So if we just go to the second video,
no. All
the same stuff. Yeah. So if we just go to the second video, right? My response. The second video I made, which I wasn't even going to make a second video, but the second video I made was in response to your apology, which in my opinion was a big ass non-apology. You addressed being a conservative. You apologized for people being offended by some vague things that they may have been offended by. But in fact, the criticisms of you, Flacco, were for you being anti-black, you shitting on the black community, you aligning with white supremacists like Nick Fuentes, Trump, the fucking Proud Boys, you glazing Trump, who is the most unlike president in modern American history, which makes it look even crazier because it seems like you switched up when it stopped being cool to be MAGA.
Well, no, because so like just a clip actually from 2024, right? When I left LA and then came back. While Trump was running against Kamala, like, right? And there's clips of me on like Don't Jumper News where I'm saying I'm voting for Kamala, right? And this was like 2024, right? But bro, so that one, and then
let me stop you here. I don't care about, now I'm independent, right? Whether you left or right, that shouldn't have nothing to do with your lineage and standing with your people. Okay, that, I can't, but I can understand them addressing it while saying like if you so over there on the right so much, but that don't got nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying? You can be, I'm not gonna judge you by if you right or left or anything like that, but what you stand on your principles about your people has to come first. But if you politics first, it's never gonna work out.
Oh my God. And then the second one, which is like the with the death of porn rappers. So the again, like the specific people that I wish death upon, it was, I think it was Future, it was the street rappers. And the reason why I took a stance that harsh was because my thought process was these people are leading our youth to a graveyard or jail. So my thought process was, again, and it might have been harsh as well, was I'm wishing the exact same thing upon them that they're causing to other black men and to our youth, right? Now, I do understand, like, out of context, like, that might be harsh, right? But that was my mindset, you feel me, right? With like Nick Fuentes, bro, listen, bro, again, I completely dropped the ball. The Nick Fuentes stuff, I think, was like 2022, 2023, right?
Okay, wait. So if the Nick Fuentes was in 2022, 2023, you said in your apology video that your wake-up call was the rise of white supremacy and white Christian nationalism.
Yeah, of
What's
course.
the timeline of that? Because 2023 and 2022, Nick Fuentes came out in 2017.
Yeah, of course.
The Groypers was out in 2017. The fucking insurrection, January 6th, was 2021.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Stephen Miller got exposed for having white supremacist emails on his server or database in 2015, 2016. And that expose came out in 2019, which means you were fully aware that white supremacy was on the rise, that white nationalism was on the rise.
No, right? But, right, and that's where I take accountability to, my brother, was, again, bro, like, even if you watch that, like, if you watch that Nick Fuentes stuff, like, you can clearly hear it again, bro. Like, again, I was like completely like uneducated, ain't really know what's going on. With the Nick Fuentes stuff, again, I dropped the ball completely because, again, I heard about Nick Fuentes, I think in 2022 when he did, like, I think like Abba and Preach, when he did like Fresh and Fit, and during that interview, right? I asked those questions of, hey, are you racist? Hey, do you say the N-word, blah, blah, right? And he did a very great job at evading and concealing his intentions. I dropped the ball. I should have been, again, more educated. I didn't know who Stephen Miller was in 2019. Again, there's no excuse. I dropped the ball and I was wrong. I was uneducated about a bunch of this shit, my brother, right? And that's on me for speaking on shit that I was unaware of, right? Like, I dropped the ball, right? And I do apologize for that. But right hand of God, I did not know who Stephen Miller was in 2019. I heard about, like, in Nick Fuentes when he did the whole with the Abba and Preach with the.
You're right. Jew Almighty, to me, he too political. You can't, like, we gotta separate our people, bro, from politics. We gotta stand on our own first. That's what I like what FBA doing. It's about us. It's about our resources. It's about where we spending our money. This is what comes first. Damn politics, bro. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta eliminate that. You feel me?
Aiden Ross with that whole little, like, I think circuit, right? So again, like, that's my fault for speaking on shit that I was uneducated of. But again, bro, sincerely, like didn't know who these people was in 2019 or 2022.
So the problem for a lot of people,
yeah, of course, is
these people. I'm just gonna speak specifically about Nick Fuentes. I can talk specifically about Nick Fuentes. He has been attacking the black community and shitting on the black community since his arrival in 2017. You can literally just put in Nick Fuentes' name on Twitter in 2 seconds, and his video will come up of him telling white people to avoid black people at all costs, and white people have every justification to be racist against us. So it's hard for anybody to believe that you were unaware of who these people were. But even if we take that at face value.
Wait, right? Sorry, bro. And during that interview, right, bro, again, I'll take my L. I tried. He ran circles around me. He ran circles around us. I genuinely tried to pin him on these things, and he ran circles around us, right? And he even like, and there was an audio like that dropped, I think yesterday or so, right? Where and he said, yo, I conceal certain like opinions of mine to try to blend into like the mainstream more, right? And we went for it. We came and unprepared, and he ran circles around us. But if you watch that full length interview, bro, I did try to ask like about those things, and at every
Yeah, I don't like when you put our people and what we need into politics, where you feel like we gotta be like we don't like. I don't the real ones. We don't care about politics. We don't care about that. That has nothing to do with you being on code or not. I mean, if you really on code, you know that both of them playing the game with. You know what I'm saying? But one of them probably gonna be good for you 1 year. One of them gonna do something for you. But at the end of the day, we trying to stand alone, bro. We're way more important than politics. But I'm with you, Lala. When you start putting us in politics, it's like now you putting us in the system. It's like I don't like that.
turn, he was lying, being deceptive. Now looking back, he was lying, being deceptive, and damn near denied everything, right? So trust me, my brother. Again, I understand. I was wrong 1,000%, right? Again, bro, like there's no excuse, and there's nothing that I could give right now to justify that, right? All I can say, brother, is I had my wake up call. I realized my faults, and I try to do better at some point. But that's no excuse for that era. Because again, bro, I was drastically uneducated. Watch the whole watch the full shit, and you will see me ask those questions and hit run laps. You know?
Okay, so if that's the case with the white supremacy, you had to be aware of who the Proud Boys were, because they did the whole Charlottesville thing, 2020, something like that. You had to be aware of who the Proud Boys were, that they are fully anti-black. They're just a different version of neo-Nazis and the KKK. And you said you support them and you fuck with them because they don't hide their politics, which is insane to say. That's like saying, yeah, I fuck with the KKK because they wear their sheets in public.
Yeah. No, right. And again, man, and that's the uneducated, naive version, right? It's like when people say, yo, I fuck with Trump because he is a known racist who makes it be known, right? It's like kind of like you feel me? It's like the devil that you know is better than right? Again, that's me being naive and saying, yo, these people are open and proud with their racism. I prefer this type and over this. But again, that's the naive me. Not again, bro, like not fully understanding like what that entails and what that means. And again, and that was a fucked up thing to say. And I was 1,000% wrong. Bro, listen, bro, like I'm not running away from my personal accountability.
If you're not running away from your personal accountability, then why didn't you address that in your apology video, your non-apology video, where you didn't apologize for shit for real?
He didn't, because you know his play. See, Jew Almighty trying to throw this into politics. You know what he is. He's a DJ Academics, Godfrey. These people, like, forget politics. He's not standing on business, period. So trying to making it political, it still don't matter. He is who he is. He's a tether. He don't care. He don't have no principles and morals. Like I told you, a dude came to me and tried to get me to push this freecash.com, where you get free cash. All you gotta do is put your email in. This is what Flacco pushes on his page. He does this, hey, get your free cash. People who gonna push something like that, they don't got no morals. They don't really care about their own audience. They're just trying to get money. So how can even you sitting down trying to make it seem like, see, if he apologized, he don't care. He has no credibility. He don't got no soul. He did a video saying his soul is for sale. He would sell his soul for money. It's nothing you can explain with this. He is who he is, bruh. He can apologize all he wants. He has no credibility. He has no honor. He's not an honorable person. Like, forget all of the rest of the stuff he trying to, like, why you ain't address that? Why you ain't say sorry? It's like, we peeped the game from this guy.
Literally turned the conversation from genuine criticism about things you could have addressed, which was super disappointing to most people. For anybody that still had faith in you, you turned it from that to make it a whole conversation about conservatism, when the criticism was never about you being a conservative or any other black person being a conservative. For the record, nobody conservative, nobody black that's a conservative is anti-black. I get people may not agree with conservatism with black people, but that's like 20% of the black population. It's not a rarity to know black conservatives. So that's never the criticism. The criticism is aligning with Trump, glazing Trump the way you did. You literally, in the video I used, you literally were smiling from ear to ear, glazing him while he was disrespectful to black journalists. What was her name? Rachel Scott, I think. While he was disrespecting her on stage at a black event.
Right. Facts. So here, right. So okay. So let me address the first thing you said. You said like with the apology, right? So right. So right. So look. So I didn't see your first initial video, right? Where again, I'm sure you probably like put like and like all those clips in. So in my apology, I think I said, "Yo, I'm responding back to." There was a few comments in my comment section and in like my live, right, where they say, "Yo, Flacco, we discovered your like conservative patch like that." So that's what I was responding to. I didn't really get like a chance to see the full complaint before responding. I was responding back to like my chat saying, "Yo, we found this conservative pass and this conservative pass." And I said, oh shit, fuck, cool. Let me just first address why I was conservative at some point, right, bro? If I had the opportunity to watch, I guess, like, you feel me, and all the complaints and like all the videos, I would, right? I would have probably addressed them like specifically, and you feel me? But like, I never had the opportunity to watch your first video and the rest, right? Because again, like, I tend to avoid videos, right, where like I feel like, you feel me, like it's, you feel me, like it's a hit piece, right? So I didn't really see like the full complaint or the full things that they were like talking about, but I tried to respond back to like my chat. And again, if I dropped the ball in that regard, I do apologize, right? But bruh, I'm fully sorry for anything that was considered anti-black. That was not my
What is it to be sorry about? This is why I don't understand you. Like, bro, he is what he is. He showed his hand, family.
Personal intentions, you feel me, right? At the time, bro, again, I truly felt like I meant well. I truly felt like I had the answers when, bro, I don't got the answers, right? I didn't have the answers, right? And clearly me looking back, right, if I watched like in everything I said, I'm sure I wouldn't agree with that era of my life. So, bro, you're 100% right. You feel me, right? Again, it's probably like a best practice to watch the full thing, watch all the complaints, and then respond to them and like individually. But I didn't see those videos, so I didn't quite like have anything to quite like go off of. I was just responding back to my audience saying, "Yo, we found this conservative path. Respond to it," right? And then you feel me? I came online, I think like 30 minutes later after seeing, you feel me, those comments and like responded back. But all the shit, bro, that you just said, again, I 100% apologize for.
So when it comes to content, right, at this point, I mean, you talk about everything on your channel for the most part, but you're, you know, you didn't keep a secret that, you know, you made 100,000 talking about Chud the Builder, and you were very critical about Chud the Builder. You've been critical about Officer Tatum, especially with the Nolan Wells case and all of that. The issue that people have is if you have a history of anti-blackness, if you have a history, literally, I can wishing death on black people, saying you hate niggas, letting a Asian or a Latino or white girl, whatever it is, say the N-word, and then tell her in a group of non-black people, yeah, I hate niggas too. We all hate niggas.
But to be fair, with the no, right? Look,
How can you even be debating that? If you hear what Drew is talking about, bro, it's like he said that. What can you get this man to like? What can he say after that? I'm sorry. what that mean, family? It's like, bro, what's up? Like, what do you mean cancel him and move on? Like, what? He's giving him room to try to talk out of this, family. Like, why is we giving him room to talk out of it?
Look, like that stuff again, brother. Like again, there's no excuse for it. Again, I'm not arguing. There's zero. Again, there is zero excuse for it. I was wrong for that. Now the wish
is zero excuse. It's zero excuse. It's nothing you can say. It's nothing a grown ass man gonna be able to tell me after you done crossed that line. It's nothing, it's no sorry, it's nothing you can say to stop that. That's who you are. You gotta stay over there.
death upon black folks. I do want to say this again. That was very specific to who I believe were street rappers and people who I believe was leading our youth down, to death and a graveyard. And I was wishing that upon them, the exact same thing that their music was enacting upon the youth. But the other stuff, again, you are 100% right. Bro, listen, I'm not here to make excuses for it, brother. Like, I'm here to listen and learn. You feel me, right? Again, I was wrong, 1,000%.
Okay, so the definition of a grifter, by definition,
of course,
is a con artist or swindler, someone who tricks people out of money or property through fraud, lies, and clever deception, which I think people at this point would view you as a grifter based on your very recent anti-blackness and white supremacist alignment. So again, when you're talking about people like Chud the Builder just got out and made a video about him. You're going to make more videos about him because now he's out. He's going to be live streaming talking about stuff. Officer Tatum is going to continue his raccooning and tap dancing.
And he just did some, and like earlier today though. Nah, but bro, like but bro, like with the, again, if people want to call me a grifter, again, I cannot argue with them for having their opinion based on what they saw, right? Completely understood. But again, I made videos about Chud, like first, right? Because again, I disagree with that man going around calling black folks the N-word with the hard R, right? I made videos about Tatum because I disagree about his stance on Nolan Wells, right? I think Nolan,
he's switching because of the money. We know this, and he want to apologize and get out of this so he can stay on that talking about these topics. He is a grifter. This is what he is. This is why he doing this. But I don't understand, what is he explaining, bro? We already been calling out Flacco. We know what he is.
Wells was murdered, right? Like, again, and these two things weren't like overly like strategic things. No, like I believe that Chud the Builder, right, was wrong, right? I disagree with like that behavior. I disagree with Tatum and what he did. So I'm making videos on what I disagree upon.
But the hypocrisy is you disagree with Chud the Builder, for instance, being a white guy going around saying the N-word. But you supported a white guy saying the N-word when you wore No Jumper. It doesn't. So again, the alignment is off.
No, right? No, facts. But people grow, right?
I've never experienced that. I've never let a white person say the N-word around me. I've never supported a white person say the N-word around me. I've never supported anybody that was against my people, which is the reason that a lot of black people vote Democrat, because Republicans are overtly just out front racist. So
yeah, no, listen, no, bro, look, you're not wrong. Again, I'm telling you, again, people grow. I was 100% wrong, right, for everything that you just said. But I'm telling you, I made a video about Chud, right, because I disagreed with him going around calling black people the N-word, right, bro. I had my personal wake-up call, and I educated myself, right? So again, these are not like overly like you feel me, like calculated things, right? Like I disagree with Chud, so I talked about Chud. I disagree with Tatum, so I talked like about him, right? And those were my personal disagreements, right? So again, like if folks do want to say, hey, man, I think you're a grifter, proof to us you're not, that comes with time. Like I'm not arguing with that, right?
You don't think that comes with actually addressing what people are calling you a grifter for, though? If anybody was calling me a grifter or bringing up old footage or talking about old things I said,
sure.
It's literally writing. It's
I'm doing it right now, though.
Writing.
Yeah,
It's literally writing that black people were pookies and we were standing in welfare lines.
That was when I was sorry, right by the way. I think and that article, by the way, was what I think this was like 2017, 2018, right? I think like bro, like I was damn near first out of high school, bro. Again, that was me at what I think like 19, 18 years old, bro. Like I've evolved as a person. There's no excuse for that. But again, I'm here to address it, but I'm saying is this. If people say, yo, Flacco, I think you're a grifter, fuck you. And I'm saying, listen, I understand. Trust me, I'll be skeptical too. I understand, right? Like my job, brother, is to do better, and that comes with time. I'm not here to say, hey, man, F you guys. No, listen, I understand how people view me. I understand how it looks. I'm here to hold myself accountable and say, hey, I'm going to do better. I can't take back what I did in the past in terms of
do better.
Again, at what I think like 18, like at like 18, 19 years old, right? Thinking, right, that I was writing about like a solution, right? Again, I was young and dumb thinking, right, that the way to like prosper is to grab yourself up and buy the bootstrap, not understanding that shit don't work, right? So again, like that's me saying, yo, I was young, dumb, and uneducated. I take responsibility. If folks want to say that I'm a grifter, I understand. All bro, like I can do is take accountability and say that comes with time, but I'm here to address it, which is why I'm here, right? It's to address it. Yo, listen, I fucked up. I apologize to my people, right? There's no excuse that I could give for it. I'm here to say, yo, I woke up and time would tell, right? Like what my character is.
For me, just from the general comments and stuff that I've been reading, some of the chat, all of that, taking accountability means taking accountability. I'm gonna just put this in the simplest terms for the chat and everybody else. For my kids, if I punish my kids and I'm wrong or I overreact in the punishment or I snap on my kids, I literally sit down with them and be like, I am sorry for snapping on you. You didn't deserve it. Yeah, of course. This is how I feel. It won't happen again. Yeah. You did not address anything on your own, not without being called out, not without point and shoot video. So I feel like if you made a drastic turn, which is very drastic to go from pro MAGA, pro Trump, pro white supremacy, pro Proud Boys to all of a sudden being against all of those things and now calling out people like Chud the Builder. I feel like there should have been a time for, as much as you're online, you do a lot of content where you say, you know what? I had an awakening. My political alignment changed. I realized these people are my enemies. You never addressed anything. You just popped up when the money was good to be anti-MAGA.
Well, again, that's not true. Though. If you watch my content, bro, right, bro, I've talked about me being pro-Trump at some point and then turning pro-Trump, even on No Jumper with those clips, right, bro? On the Thursday show, bro, like there's multiple times where I came on and spoke on why I've turned against Trump, like why I'm supporting Kamala.
Pardon, bro.
So again, this was like and it was like a slow turn, but like even in like my videos and on my channel, bro, I've spoke on like, yo, I was once this, I once believed this. I had to have a wake up call once again. It clicked to me that it's not about policies. These people don't want to see people like me exist. And that was my wake-up call, right? So, again, I have discussed it. Now, in terms of the actual apology, I dropped the ball in that regard because I rushed after seeing my fans leave a comment saying, yo, address your conservative past. I came on and addressed that. I probably should have watched like your video if I knew about it and other videos, right? And say, yo, listen, I seen this, and then go through like each and every point. For that, I own up to it. I dropped the ball, right? I do apologize for that, right? But again, man, I'm here to address it now, right? But yeah, brother, like again, if I would have saw it, I would have addressed every point, right?
Okay,
but
so
I didn't see it, no?
There's another thing. So when it comes to being black and proud and loving blackness and being pro-black, it is the appreciation of everything that makes us us. So when you're on these videos and discussing white people the way that you do,
this ain't a good look for Flacco, because when he doing his videos, he can cut it up. We don't hear him stuttering and, you know, having to repeat his words so much. But when he live and got to speak, you can tell that he's not as talented as he look in these videos he be making, family. That's crazy.
It is harmful to black people in general. When you're saying stuff like this comment, because it's basically taken directly off the video, that good white skin, that good white man, white beautiful face, white skin, be proud, and talking about, yeah, this good white man going to give us money, you willing to sell your soul to white people. Again, it puts back in context of the grifter label, because how can anybody believe anything that you say being genuine if this is how you look at white people, who not all white people are bad, but when we're discussing white supremacy, it's white people.
Like here, Russell, look, and to be fair though, like if like you like watch my live streams, right, even like before the situation, like things like the good white man and God bless the white man, right, like again, like those are things that like I kind of use like tongue in cheek. So like again, is you feel me, like, and it's like hard for me to like distinguish between, like, for example, right, like there's like 1,000 clips right, of me saying, yo, like good white man, right? Those are things that I say in tongue in cheek, right, like, right, and like I've said those things like on my live stream, like as recent I think as this week, right, again in like a tongue in cheek, right, like and like, you know, in like a tongue-in-cheek, you know, like joke like sounds bad, right? But like, yeah, right? Like, you feel me? Like, God bless the white man, right? You feel me? Right? Again, like I've said those things in my videos.
Directly comes from Uncle Ruckus, who did nothing but praise white people,
and that was the point, though.
Black people, you understand?
And that was the point,
a harmful point to be making, especially on a white platform. No Jumper is owned by a white dude.
Listen. Fair, you not wrong. I thought it was funny in a moment. Now looking back, it's not, right? Bro, listen, bro, you not wrong, and you won't get any arguments from me, right? I'm just telling you, like, at that point, like, shit like, oh, God bless the white man, good white man, right? Like, those are things that I just, you feel me, like, found like tongue-in-cheek, right? But again, looking back, you know, it was poor taste. You feel me? Yeah, you feel me? Right? Like, you know, like, you're not wrong. But that was just me, again, being tongue-in-cheek, you know?
Okay, so I want to rewind a little bit. In your apology video, which was specifically about
Sorry. For y'all who watch my channel, I do stutter, by the way. So that's my, sorry.
So in that video, specifically, you reference your father, who is a staunch conservative.
His stuttering is out of control, family. Get you some therapy, bro. Like, that's crazy. I remember Kenyon Martin was like that.
My question is, which was my question in the video about the apology, is your father anti-black? I really want to know where the anti-blackness stems from. We always have these discussions about diaspora, this, that, and the third, and that immigrants are raised to be anti-black and against black Americans. And a lot of that feels like that's where that came from. So is your father, were you raised being anti-black? I get being in North Dakota, being a predominantly white area. But at the end of the day, where did the anti-blackness come from? Because it definitely existed.
Yeah, right. No, bro, listen, bro. Like at that, listen, bro, like again, like at that time, bro, I truly didn't think I was anti-black, right? I think in reference to the article, right? Like that was me actually trying to do like a poor job at trying to like articulate like what I think was the solutions, right? Now, is my dad anti-black? Like, I'll be real, bro. Like, my dad like left America What in 2012, I think. No, he left between like 09 and like 2012, right. I don't think he was anti-black, right? Like and he was like a staunch like conservative, right? He right
the kids are not.
Oh, sorry,
I'm listening.
sorry.
I'm here in the chat.
Yeah,
listening.
Yeah.
Come in if you're coming in.
And he's a staunch conservative.
Come in if you're coming in. I'm so sorry, y'all.
No. You good?
I heard him run down the stairs.
Yeah,
and I heard knocks at the door. My bad. Go ahead. I'm listening.
No. He's like a staunch conservative, right? He's he's like a Trump supporter, right? But would I say like he's anti-black, like outside of his love for Trump, like that's probably like the only like side eye, like sketchy, you feel me? Like, it's side eyeing, right? But he don't live in this country to even like be like too tapped in, but he's just a Trump guy,
So I guess my question is, if you displayed anti-black sentiments in videos, you wrote out anti-black stuff, referred to black people as pookies, I assume Ray Rays, because that's the fucking stereotypical hood name thing. Talked about us being in welfare lines, Negro this, Negro that, these niggas don't get it, I hate niggas. All of that is the definition of anti-blackness. So from at least what I'm hearing from you, your upbringing could have 100% been anti-black. And you're not acknowledging it because you didn't see it that way, because you didn't see yourself as anti-black. But you still brought that into, again, a white man's company at No Jumper and the content space in general.
Here, look. So and I would say probably again, my environment probably shaped that, right? Because again, man, my dad was a staunch conservative. Even now, bro, you feel me? I can't say he was anti-black, right? Right. When I think about anti-black, right? I'm thinking about things.
Flacco should have never even did this, bro. He should have just did a video explaining it again, because this don't even it don't sound or look right. What y'all think?
It's like, hey, don't hang out with those people, right? And he never said that. Or hey, those people are lazy. No, right? And he was it's weird. He was Pan-African. So that I know for sure. He was like a Pan-African, but he's like a heavy conservative. So I wouldn't say he was anti-black, but he is a staunch conservative. Now, my views, again, man, it comes from my particular environment. And once I left and got to LA, I think that was when I began to slowly shift, because even again, man, back in 2024, my second year in LA, right? I became, hey, I don't fuck with Trump. Or even back in 2022, bro, listen, bro, when I got to No Jumper, the first thing I did was brought on Tariq Nasheed and Young Pharaoh and Rizza Islam, right? So I thought I was doing my part and doing something for my people on that platform by bringing on some conscious brothers,
I hear you. I hear you. I have a very strong disdain for anti-blackness, which is why I don't and will never fuck with anybody like Andrew, aka Myron, because he is anti-black without being a black American. That would extend to you.
But you messing with Flacco?
You're from Liberia, but you've displayed a lot of anti-blackness. So I guess my question, which goes back to the apology, which wasn't an apology because it was about something else. My question is, why would anybody black believe you or rock with you or listen to your content critiquing anybody else that's anti-black or racist against us, when it seems like you don't fuck with us?
I feel like the people who watch me every day, they know my stances and where I stand when it comes to riding for my people. Now, if somebody says, hey, Flacco, you have to earn that trust back, cool. I'm not fighting against that, right? But the people who do watch my content, who do watch me every day, they know where and I stands, man. I had the unfortunate experience of having to grow and learn and in the public eye, right? And I grew and I did learn. Again, I don't consider myself an anti-black. I'm not anti-black, right? But I do understand that if somebody, like sees, you feel me, like the clips or the old content, and they say, man, fuck you, cool. I understand and I don't take it personal, right? It comes with time, you feel me, right? I grew, I learned, and the people who watching right now, they know,
So just going back to the timeline, you were very MAGA supportive, white supremacy adjacent supportive, pro Nick Fuentes, even though you said you didn't know what he was about, all the way up to what point exactly?
Bro.
Godfrey 2.0.
But even during the film, like the Nick Fuentes interview, though, I try to press him on the things that I thought like actually mattered. He just ran circles around me, right? So, bro, man, listen, man, I do implore people to watch the full thing. I did ask these same questions you're asking right now. I did ask, but again, I was uneducated and he ran circles around me, right?
See, the issue with that is I remember that timeline. I remember the circuit that Sneako took Nick Fuentes on, because Sneako was the one platforming Nick Fuentes, who was banned everywhere at that time.
Yeah,
he did the talk with Gideon and Destiny. I mean, he did a bunch of talks. And at that time, Nick Fuentes was not hiding who he was. He
did, though. Watch that interview, though. Again, Nick Fuentes lied. Listen, he lied to our faces during that interview, right? But again, we were not equipped with the information we have right now. But if you watch that interview, I asked those questions and he lied. And he even would and he would tell you that his strategy was during that circuit was to conceal the opinions that he believed was polarizing and over the top.
He was on stream saying he didn't believe in race mixing, and they clowned Sneako for defending him because Sneako is mixed race. So again, I have to take what you're saying at face value, but at the same time, I
asked about that too, though. Didn't know. I asked.
I mean, I be rocking with some of Jew Almighty content, but here it just seems like, you know what I mean? He's saying he don't rock with people that's anti-black that push anti-black content. You did a video calling him a sellout, and it's like you giving him a pathway to get up out of this. That's how it sound like to me. How it sound like to y'all?
About that too. That again, that exact thing, right? That exact thing. And again, he ran circles around us, right? And try to give us like the most digestible version. Again, I'm not saying I was right for like interviewing him, right? But bro, I was asked to do the interview. I came and did it. Probably was not the best idea. I wasn't the most educated, but again, I tried my best and I failed. But dude did admit that during that circuit specifically, when he was canceled, he did come with digestible versions of like his arguments, and he fooled a lot of people, right? Again, at that time, my brother, I wasn't educated, and I own it,
I understand you saying you were out of the loop on his content. He spammed the N-word nonstop. You can go on Twitter or any platform that he was still on. He still does it till this day.
Of course,
he spams the N-word, hard R, and black people around him, which I guess in this instance you would be the, I have a black friend that allows me to say the N-word. Which is why racist people like Chud the Builder then think they can say the N-word, which is even more ridiculous, because Chud the Builder looks up to Nick Fuentes. He wants to be Nick Fuentes. He wants to be accepted into the Groypers. Like, again, it's hard to pull any of this away without seeing the hypocrisy of even platforming somebody like Nick Fuentes back when he was banned everywhere. And that's leading to a Chud the Builder who now you're making $100,000 a month off of. It is the definition of a grift.
Again, bro, I definitely understand where you're coming from in terms of it's hard to believe that you changed based on the things that we saw from the past. I'm telling you, when I covered Chud the Builder, I covered it because I believe that Chud the Builder was wrong for going around calling black people the hard N-word and trying to fight them, right? I thought that was wrong, and that's why I covered it. I didn't cover it for any other reason other than I thought he was wrong, right? As a matter of fact, bro, so when I covered Chud, like my first couple of videos, like on Chud, like, and I was first, and it didn't really do no numbers, right? It took like 4 or 5 months, right? For the entire, like, you feel me? For like,
it was 2 waves of Chud. It was the early wave of Chud, and then he kind of fell off. And then
right? Yeah, right. But those videos were not performing well, but I still did it consistently because, again, I thought what he was doing was wrong, right? So I didn't cover Chud.
Yeah, Jew Almighty may be a Democrat. You know what I mean? He may be a Democrat pusher. It seems like he just he's too political. You feel me? And not for us first.
For grift, I covered Chud because I thought what he was doing was wrong.
You thought what he was doing was wrong. So you thought him walking up to black people, antagonizing black people, and calling them the N-word was wrong.
Yeah.
Again, I just have to question, why is it wrong for Chud the Builder to do that, but you being in a studio with white people saying the N-word is okay?
Again, man, I told you, again, at the time, again, there's no excuse for like that era and that time. People learn and grow. Where I'm at right now, that wouldn't have happened, right? Now, look, I'm not saying...
what was the learning and growing that happened? You know what I'm saying? If I learned to grow for something, if I fought all the time when I was younger, my growing experience would be like me probably getting knocked out or hurting somebody seriously. So I'm not going to do it anymore. At what point was the learning and growing? Because people are very much confused about your learning and growing based on the timeline of events of what you supported, when you supported it, to your instant change up when MAGA became unpopular.
But again, though, it can't be okay. So I came to LA in 2022. By the election cycle, when Trump was running for president, prior to him being elected and this shit falling apart, I was saying on No Jumper that I'm voting for Kamala, that I'm not voting for Trump. So again, there's no switch up when it became like unpopular. When back in 2024, I think that's when Trump was running for president. Yeah, back in 2024 was me actively saying I don't support this dude. You feel me? Right.
But again, that's the issue. The black journalist thing that happened in Chicago, the black journalist conviction, when he was being fucking despicably rude to the black journalist, Rachel Scott, and the black journalist there, was in 2024.
Of course. Yeah.
Those timelines.
No, wait though, right here. But me disagreeing with how somebody conducted an interview does not equate to me supporting Trump policies. Because again, back in 2024, I particularly said, I'm not voting for him. And that was a public stance of mine, right? Again, that's no secret. That's a public stance of mine. I said, I'm not supporting him, right? Now, me having, I disagree with this interview or this here, that's not a stance of, hey, I support the guy. Because back in 2024, I was saying publicly on a 4 million sub platform, I do not support this guy. I'm voting for Kamala, all right? Now, all the other stuff, my brother, again, it's up to the people who is hearing this to say, he's changed, I believe him or not. But I'm just saying again, time will tell. I grew, I learned from it, and I apologize for all the other stuff that people heard from me, right? I
just want your thoughts on this real quick.
Yeah.
I just want your thoughts on this.
Sure.
Trump, bro, sign me up. Where do I go?
Sell out.
This man walked into a room for the National Association of Black...
Chat, y'all let me know if you can hear this. It's up as loud as it can go. Chat, can y'all hear it? Let me know. Y'all good?
Now you finna play the man saying all of this stuff. Ain't no coming back from
play
this.
Until they say they can't hear.
Go.
Sell out.
This man walked into a room for the National Association of Black Journalists, like hostile territory. And he walked in, not even shaking that man's hand the right way, bro. It's like you don't even want contact with him. Like, yo, based on this body language right here, bro, yo, you know she was gonna be on BS with Trump.
He's a little academic. He's just a Trump glazer for sure.
Trump stood in the fire and answered all the questions. Mind you, Kamala Harris hasn't done nothing like this and probably won't ever.
In such a horrible manner, a first question. You don't even say, hello, how are you? Are you with ABC? Because I think they're a fake news network, a terrible network.
Yo, the aura is immaculate here. Yo, this is an away game. Yo, it's an away game and they're being hostile. And this man got so much aura, bro. Yo, he's winning over the room, bro. He got the audience.
Here's the crazy thing about this. This again was in 2024. So it's hard for me as a person that is overprotective of black people, specifically black women, because I'm raising black daughters. I love black women in general. For me to ever see a person as despicable, racist, misogynistic, and just disgusting as Trump and be smiling while he's disrespecting black people, especially black women, while he's rude, while he's trying to talk down to them. Again, it's a circular argument of the things that you supported, you're now speaking out against when they're unpopular.
Yes, yeah, of course.
And that was in 2024.
Yes. But again, me giving him credit for coming to the national, I think it was like the National Black Journalists Association, I think. Again, I'm giving him credit for showing up. I disagree with how the interview was being conducted. At
any point did you say that? Like, did you say, I just don't like the way this interview is being conducted? Because from that specific clip, it looks like just a bunch of glaze of Trump and agreeing with him disrespecting black people.
Again, and that was, I think, like a 20-minute video of me saying, I disagree with how the interview was conducted because I felt like he showed up, right? And that alone to me is like, you showed up in hostile territory, right? I disagree with how
it's only hostile territory because he's a racist.
Listen though, I agree with you, but I'm telling you at that time, right? Again, my critique of how an interview was conducted, now that being framed as me supporting him being racist, I think that's crazy. Because even during that era, on a 4 million subscriber platform, I was saying I was not supporting Trump during that era and during that time. I reacted to an interview where, again, I felt like he deserved at least some credit for showing up in hostile territory.
I don't think Trump ever deserves credit for anything he does personally. That's just me.
Yeah, right here, right? Look, bro, look. But I don't blame you for having that stance, though, right? Again, I don't blame you for having that stance.
Is too political.
I'm saying personally,
for me,
right?
Y'all.
Again,
he's too political for me. He sounds like a Democrat, bro. Like, this should have stayed on about us, about our people. It's switching to where he's making this about politics, man. And it's like, that's what makes it weird for me.
Blatant stuff, right? That people say, yo, Flacco, this is foul. It hurt my feelings. I don't fuck with it. Yo, I apologize. You feel me, right? Like, not to nitpick, like the interview, like that was me giving him credit for showing up and doing an interview in hostile territory. For that was that's me reacting to that interview. In 2024, I been said I was not voting for Trump during that era. All right. So now, bruh, I can't address each and every interview, right? No, but again, I can say again, my brother, in 2024, that's when, if you watch No Jumper and if you watch his content, that was when, I began to unravel. I think even when I came back to the Thursday show, I think it was one Thursday show, it was me and Lush One. And even Lush said, bruh, what happened, right? Like, you was this super conservative Trump guy, now you're this. So people did notice the change, right? And again, I don't blame people for having this opinion when all they're seeing again is sound bites and videos. You feel me? It's like bits and pieces here for the last 5 years. Okay, I don't blame them for forming this opinion. I'm saying I take accountability for all those things. However, right? But however, brother, like I can probably, again, like I can't respond because, bro, I made like 4,000 videos, right, brother? I can't respond to 4,000 videos and say, well, that's a bad look, that's a good look. All I can say is this: my actions moving forward will show people where I'm at currently as a man. I've evolved, I learned, I grew. All right. I don't know exactly my thing is like outside of the apology, outside of me saying, hey, I learned and grew. What else do people want from me? What's the next step? Right. Because, bro, again, I could discuss.
In my opinion, is this. I mean, I'll just keep it very simple for you. As far as black people go, I'm gonna just say black Americans, but as far as black people go, there has always been house niggas and field niggas. There has always been people that stood with black people and black people that did not stand with black people, that still with white people, that still white supremacists, that sided with oppressors against us. We've seen that a lot coming from.
Now, he's saying, what do they want from me? And at that point, what can we do? You said he already said what he said. We already know where he stand. I don't know what Drew Almighty trying to do, if he paid you or nothing, but we got that next step, shut your mouth about FBA first. Yeah, that's the first thing he can do. Just stop talking about us, man. Find somebody else to talk about. If he was your significant other, would anyone believe any of this stuttering? Not at all. That's not his culture. Screwed up lips are moving, he's lying. Big facts. He docks people addresses and once sent a nigga to someone. Oh, damn. I want him to shut it off and get off nuts. For real. He put a live crash out. It's like he's saying, what do y'all want from me? It's like, so somebody actually clipped it up, y'all. Check it out.
Called my husband an African booty scratcher. They said that I cannot speak on the foundational Black American movement because I'm married to a booty scratcher. Here's what I think about the FBA movement and any other movement that has to do with Young Pharaoh, Brother Polite, Dr. Umar Johnson, all of these movements that y'all look up to, all these men, okay, that I guess guide you to help elevate your consciousness. Here's what I would say about the FBA movement. It's no different than the KKK. Meant to divide, meant to separate you, to isolate you, to have you looking at other races that look like you and hating them for no reason. That is the same foundation and principles that the Ku Klux Klan build themselves on, which is protecting their whiteness, their pureness, not knowing that they are not pure. It's a lie.
My
And I
bio
don't
on
get
the
involved in
YouTube.
these types of conversations because it's ridiculous. And it's very unintelligent to talk about, to even speak on, that I would deny my own children, my own grandfather, my own mother, just to protect what? A movement? Y'all don't put food on my plate? Y'all don't pay none of my bills? Y'all sitting in living rooms with bonnets on, causing division because you angry, trying to be accepted no different than a gang on gang crime when you got them little boys in Chicago or any other city taking each other out over what? Just because you look different, you said something, now we got adults actually doing this.
We have an announcement. Jar Jams has 20 flavors now.
20 flavors, yeah!
That's right, 20 flavors for you to savor.
Welcome to Jar Jams, home of the signature sweet potato base flavor in banana split, peppermint patty, and 15
Oh, it's 20.
They got it. They been sure did that. Well, yeah. She ain't fact check this though. Dang, somebody already just put the shout out to whoever put my video on X. Right there, man. Salute to that. TYB the youngin', what's good, family? And to think I was ready to help her ride when she got into with Madison. Yeah, fam. No, we can't do that. We can't do that. FBA lineage. But yeah, fam. Shout out to whoever put that video out, man. FBA is a lineage. Yeah, she know better. She know better, fam. Yeah, man. And none of those guys have nothing to do with the lineage. They don't got nothing to do with the lineage at all. I don't even know why she put the name. Why she even put their name, with ours, to be real. Be easy, that dude. What's good, family? Salute to you, fam. Always holding it down, man. Yeah, man, we tapped on a little bit of Flacco and Tasha K. We had to get him out the way. I'm gonna probably have to drop something else on Tasha K. We're gonna put that defamation lawsuit. She called us the KKK. We're gonna have to put it to her. For real. Salute, be easy. Yeah, man, but just tapping in. Y'all know how we do, man. Salute the Amen X, bro, for putting that on Twitter. I appreciate y'all, man, holding it down. Travis Goldston. Also, Tasha K has been for years disrespecting Black American men, advocating for FBA women to date YT or Africans. Yeah, man, I'm gonna keep that pressure on her for real. She lying and uninformed. Yeah. Be easy. I appreciate you, family. Pure character, lifting some weight, saying keep it up. Okay. Appreciate you, bro, for the donation, man. We need to sue them all. Yeah, man, we got anybody, especially with some disrespect like that. You gonna talk about KKK? Yeah, you need to be sued again, lady. Lanita put she can't talk about the PR Cardi that ran to Africa when she left her child and ran out of ATL. She only feels a part of the immigrant community. Love H&H, Housewives, and Degenerates. Yeah, she do. I didn't take nothing from you. Like 4 million problems. Every wannabe podcaster knows that the mere mention of FBA will receive a large number of views. That's why they do it. Yeah, because it's a lot of haters too that, you know what I mean? They're immigrants and they gonna come on their side. So it's like you get both. You're gonna get some FBAs and then you're gonna get the people who hate, who don't like FBAs. So it's like you're gonna run it up. And then when you say I'm sorry, or she probably gonna try to apologize. Tasha has PTSD. For real. For real, man. Yeah, they gotta be getting paid. They gotta be getting paid, fam. But yeah, family. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, y'all, man. We had one tonight. We definitely we going back live on Wednesday. Y'all know how we do, man. Y'all throw them waters in the chat for us, the water game. We always standing on lineage business. That's all we do, man. Stand on lineage business. We got some more videos dropping, but we definitely gonna be trying to put that lawsuit, defamation of character on lineage on her. Once we get known as aggressive in lawsuit, you will factually change with Flip Flop Warrior. Yeah. For real. T living life, man. Appreciate you, family. Yeah, man. Everybody who tapped in, man. Noah Randall, Call Dog, the whole Joy, Sergeant King. Y'all know how we do, man. Y'all always can catch us, man. 10:30. Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. We go in. Black Love, I see you, man. Your Highness, salute to you. Stay safe, for real, man. Y'all know how we do. We always gotta speak up for the lineage, man. We can't, go out like that. Loving the growth, bro. Keep going. Appreciate that, man. Salute to everybody who been holding me down for a minute, too. Brittany Jumper, Anita. Y'all been holding me down for a minute, man. Y'all even got my people from the Sandbox, my home team, my community been tapping in. So, man, we appreciate it, man. The whole team, the mods, the boy Call Dog. We got an app coming too soon, y'all. We got Random Drop, man. He's an app developer. We're gonna push him, man. We're gonna show the stuff he doing with the app. We definitely gonna be pushing him out the industry to make these apps for people. But yeah, fam, it's always a good time linking with y'all, man. We always have good laughs and vibes. Ain't nothing like vibing with like-minded people, man. And I appreciate y'all, fam. I've never watched listened to any other of her content. Yeah, me neither, man. But listen, we gonna definitely try to put that fire to her. We ain't finna let nobody be playing with our name on this internet. We're gonna get just like them little hats. You play with us, you're gonna have to pay. So, fam, it's all love, man. Y'all check me out on Wednesday. We got more content dropping tomorrow. Y'all check it out. Let me know what y'all think, man. Always comment. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Okay, it pushes on the algorithm. Greatly appreciate that. Yeah, that app coming soon. We're gonna work on some little stuff, man. I seen Boosie got something where he's trying to drop movies. So we trying to put some FBA movies out here, man, to put a good narrative about us. Making some movies where we can really put us in a good light. I'm tired of seeing movies and stuff where we being seen in bad lights. We always gotta be the, stupid things happening to us. But yeah, man, I had a family reunion this weekend. Everyone is on code. Back to the 1700s. Salute, man. It's always a family reunion on here. But yeah, family, peace and love, man. Y'all hit that like button, man, on your way. I appreciate that. But yeah, man, y'all check us back on Wednesday. We're going to tap in. Hopefully, we're going to have some good stories that come out. But y'all know how we do, man. Y'all know the movement. Spending the money in our community, spending money with FBAs. The wealth transfer is real, So we here, FBA Love, B1. Salute, man. Family, we back. We're gonna holler at y'all on Wednesday. Peace and love, man. And hey, if y'all don't got the Discord, I'm gonna give it back out on Wednesday, man. But I forgot to drop it in tonight. But y'all tap in on Wednesday. We're gonna put that Discord in the chat for y'all. Exactly. Make our own movies. Our own movies, fam. It's coming, man. But I appreciate y'all support, man. Keep it going. Spend money with us. Y'all know how we do. Blackout.